What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Believe You Can Paint channel. Today, we're going to look at a cool tutorial that I did a long time ago. So this is a Shoggoth from Cthulhu Wars, and this is one that I did a long time ago. Long time ago. One of the earliest minis I painted. I think this is important because it's easy. It's very easy. So if you're worried about lighting and that's something that's holding you back from painting, you should try it out. This is what I was able to do. I pictured these guys in like an underground or a sewer or something like that, somewhere dark, almost no light. And if you read any Lovecraft stuff about Shoggoth, about the Shoggoth, it would make sense, I think. But I did want to show that they are green, and that's kind of the faction color is green. And so I felt the need to tie them together spiritually. So the idea was I had a small light source over here showing their green flesh. Now, I painted this one. There's 2 units in that faction, and so that's mine. And my wife, who is actually talented at stuff, I handed her this one, and she painted it. So in this one, she pictured the light source was overhead from behind. So we have all lit up with really bright eyes still. So those eyes really pop, and look at those eyes in there. Those are so creepy. And this was her first mini she did. And she did the dry brushing, the paint, and everything. And that's an important note, big contrast from what I'm about to do. This was done with the dry brush. And what I'm going to do today is going to use the airbrush just for speed and accuracy. But if you take your time, you can do this with the dry brush, no problem. So all that said, let's get into painting this mini. We're going to go super simplistic. I'm going to use my game color from Vallejo, and I'm going to use the Stonewall Gray. And I have my own mix of this that I'm going to use. Dear Lord, I don't know what that says. So this is Stonewall Gray and some Vallejo Airbrush Flow Improver. Yeah, so this is our guy. I've got him primed in black. I did use the Citadel Chaos Black. Believe whatever you want off the internet. I'm telling you, Chaos Black is the bomb diggity. So take that for what it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the Stonewall Gray. And we're going to zenithal very selectively on the unit. Then we're going to take, I am going to go to some contrast, and we're going to use Militarium green. But I'm going to airbrush it, and then we're going to come back with just some straight white, and I'm going to use Vallejo, not acrylic, because I don't want to worry about drying times or having to seal the acrylic or anything. So I'm just going to go with my own mix of the Vallejo white, and we're going to go right on the irises, or on the eyes if we can. So even more selective, and then we're going to go with a high vis yellow on that of some sort. And so what I'm hoping the effect will be is like our original paint job, but only around the eyes are actually going to be a light source themselves. So more like in here where this eye is a light source, we're going to go for this effect, but we're going to go for a better version. We're going to see if we can improve that. So let's get to going. All right, we've switched to our green, and now we can be a little ham-fisted with this because we're going to come back with the gray, but you know, the less you get on the eye, the better your look will be probably. All right, so for this next step, this is what I used on the originals, and this is my go-to usually for some crazy eyes, maybe. I think I'm going to go for this guy's color, which is this fluorescent ink. It just sprays a little better, and I think I might be able to get a little bit better finish because it's translucent. All right, here we go. We want to be really careful with this. I'm going to use Iandin Yellow from Contrast line. And what I don't want to do is get the orange pigment. So I could probably use a different yellow that I have or mix one up. Probably Lamenter's Yellow Glaze would be really, really good. But I want to stick with easy. I want to stick with what we've got on the shelf. So let's see what we can do here. quite satisfied with the level of contrast or how high our highs were on the eyes. And so I'm going to go in with a brush and we're just going to show another little trick and put a little white on these guys. Just however I feel, kind of a dot, kind of a slit of an eye, kind of. We're not going to paint it with like a pupil or anything, but we're just going to paint just a detail. What we're going to do is we're going to get these to a high white and then we're going to glaze. Okay, so now you can see we definitely have a bright center on the eyes, and now we just got to bring them all together. So let's grab some glaze and we'll be back.